Hi, it's Anna, and I am doing a baby update today. I honestly, I don't know if this is kid 4 or what. I don't know how far along I am. Isn't that amazing? I'm kind of thinking I'm probably about 24 weeks, maybe 25 weeks. We have not had a doctor's appointment because of all the chaos and everything. And we're in the midst of switching from the OB to the midwife and all of that. I don't know how far along I am. Oh, I feel like an awful mommy, but you know, it's okay. The baby's super active and I'm feeling okay. I've been having massive Braxton Hicks. I mean, like where I can barely walk and put one foot in front of the other, and they have been lasting almost all day. And so I've done a lot of reading on it because I had really intense Braxton Hicks with the other babies, but even with my first, I had really intense ones, but this has been extreme. Like I mean, especially this early on, normally I would experience Braxton Hicks at the normal time. And yeah, I've been getting them since I was in my first trimester, and they're just getting really, really intense. So I'm obviously trying to rest and trying to drink tons and tons of water, staying on top of my vitamins, watching my stress levels and all of that. I don't know if it will continue or if it's just like a day-to-day thing. Joel has been home Mondays and Tuesdays, so that's been really helpful. But then he's gone Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I am not gonna lie, I'm totally scared for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm like, if it continues, I don't know how I'm gonna get through. So we'll have to see. I'm still sleeping okay when I'm sleeping. If I'm up, it's usually because of environmental stuff, not so much baby belly or anything, although flipping always wakes me up. But going back to sleep hasn't been super hard or anything, and I'm able to do more during the day, and I'm not feeling awful. I'm dealing with this still, obviously, my lovely cyst. That was in the last video, and I had just showered, and I was like, I look awful in the last video, and I didn't explain any of that, so I look like a wet dog with a big thing on my face. It's going away slowly but surely. Definitely don't feel attractive, but you still gotta live life. It's not about always looking good. Sometimes that's a good character developer, you know, knowing that you're not going to look your best and knowing that it doesn't matter, and finding your value in who you are as opposed to how you look. So I'm really trying to wrap my brain around that one. Speaking of how I look, I've been feeling huge. I'm probably not as big as I feel, but especially with the Braxton Hicks, I'm just waddling everywhere, and there's just a lot of baby. I really think I'm gonna have another big baby. So I'll try to show you. The camera position isn't great, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna get up here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, that's not gonna help you. Here, I'll give you full baby belly shot there. So that's my belly. I can't even turn on this thing. My belly button is already totally sticking out, which they say is the mark of a baby that is done, but not in this case. The baby needs to stay in there a lot longer. So that's my baby, and I'm feeling quite large, and you can see I'm totally out of breath. Oh, that was an intense workout, man. What else is there? I don't know. I still love fresh berries. I love fresh berries. Anything fresh and like yummy is really good like that. I've been wanting ice cream more, but that might be just more emotional, more like I just need a mommy treat at the end of the day. A lot less pregnancy related, but that doesn't mean that I don't want it all the time. But I always want it. I've pretty much run out of everything that fits me that people have given me, or like, you know, it's starting to creep up and my belly is starting to show. I'm still wearing my support thing, and we're just getting ready, and we're just excited for the baby, and the baby's moving constantly, and well, not constantly, but a lot, and it's so fun to see and to feel and watch the kids feel it. And I was thinking about my worries today, and I was like, what do I worry about? Because I don't think quite as much about them all crying at the same time anymore as I do how much coffee I can get into my body. but it's still safe level for the baby. So I was like, well, maybe if I have like a cup of coffee, like, or 4 cups of coffee that are decaf, does that equal 1 cup of caffeinated coffee? Like, can I get away with that? Because there's just something that's soothing about coffee for me, and I would love to have it more often. But I'm restricting myself to none, or occasionally a cup a day, or like half a cup or something like that. That's like probably on my mind a lot, is just the coffee thing. Wanting coffee. I'm not worried about having stuff for the baby. I don't know if that's a 4th baby thing too. I don't worry about it at all. Even though we're really not going to get much before the baby comes. We'll get, you know, probably a blanket for the baby that's specifically for the baby, and, you know, a couple onesies and pants and stuff because it'll still be chilly. Gender neutral, of course, because we don't know. And then diapers that are not newborn size, because I give birth to toddlers. So just those super basic things. And then after the baby comes, we know for sure boy or girl, then we'll go and we'll purchase some things, and we'll have like a little family gathering and stuff where everybody can meet the baby. And if they want to give the baby something, they can, but they certainly, it won't be like a shower. I don't want a shower. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I'm glad that the stress is all over with the house, and the house feels really peaceful and clean now, and things are coming back to normal. The kids are getting normal again with all the chaos, and I'm feeling more normal. I really wish I knew how far along I was. That's it for this week, and I'm glad to have had a moment to talk with you. If there's something you want to know, feel free to ask me. I'm not feeling super overwhelmed with the thought of 4 right now. That's a popular question, and sometimes put in a really inappropriate way. The things that people say when you are expecting your 4th child. If you have 3 to 4 kids, or more, because I know some of you have more, what are some of the awful things people have said to you about adding to your family? And even if you've experienced that with 1 or 2, like, what has that seemed like for you? I didn't get it. I always got the happy congratulations with 1 and 2, and then when 3 and 4 came, all of a sudden I was equal to the Duggars, and I was ruining the world, and I was irresponsible, and all of those things. So I'm curious to know maybe what you guys have experienced with that. I've even had far more inappropriate comments that I think we might have shared, but I'll spare you today from those. But yeah, what are some of the inappropriate things you've come into contact with about that? And yeah, and if you've experienced Braxton Hicks that are super intense and you can't walk, share with me, like, what was that like for you? And, you know, how did you handle it if you had little ones? Because Caleb and Ella are really self-sufficient and really great helpers. But I have a toddler, and he definitely is just very independent and wants to do his own thing. And so listening to mom, especially in those dire, needy moments of mine, is not his priority. So I'm trying to figure out and navigate, like, how do I deal with that? I don't know what to do, especially when Joel's gone. So those are a couple of my questions to you. And if you're expecting, what are some of the things that you're going through right now? And maybe if you have any questions about that, maybe it's your 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 9th, and you do have a question for me, which you probably don't, but if you do, I'd be happy to answer it. So anyway, I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you so much for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye.